analyze what Wisconsin has done over time, what would you say is the secret to what, you know?
Well, I think they've had some consistency in their offensive side of the ball for sure, and and they've recruited to what they want to run, their system they want to run, and Madison's a pretty attractive place. It's got great tradition, and they've been able to recruit some really good players, and they've been able to kind of keep it going by that. You know, having that quarterback come in there this year has added the dynamic of being able to throw the ball and the play action and all that stuff. And so, I mean, they're obviously the real deal. So at this point in the season, if you're rated in the top 10 statistically, it isn't by accident. You know, week 2, week 3, week 4, maybe even through week 5, 6, 7, maybe. But now at this point in the season, if you're, then you've done something over time, and you've done it, and you've proven yourself somewhat. So,
how much is this carry over from Alvarez, do you think?
Well, it's probably a great deal. And I'm sure that that's part of what happened at Michigan when Rich Rod went in there and tried to change the way they'd done things for years. People weren't in big favor of it, and you know, when you have that tradition, you know, when people think of the Big Ten, they think of Woody Hayes and Bo Schembechler and fullbacks and big tight ends, a big offensive lineman, and hitting you in the mouth. And you know, obviously Wisconsin gives you that, but Wisconsin can also spread it out and play action to death and get the ball out to their receivers too. We need to play against them, and hopefully our players have our same enthusiasm about going up against them. And you know, you never go into a fight expecting to lose. And you may get your nose bloodied in that fight, but you don't ever go into any battle expecting to not win. That's not what it's about.
What were some of the things Ohio State did that were effective against them?
Their players beat Wisconsin's player. That was pretty much it. It wasn't any revolutionary things. They ran their defense, and they were able to cover their receivers, which took away their passing game a lot. And then they were able to load the box because they locked down their receivers. So.
You didn't see Wisconsin last year. Illinois hasn't played him for a while. But how much of a difference does Russell Wilson make in that offense?
Well, what he does is it gives them the threat of the pass. I mean, I think last week he's 14 for 16 or something crazy like that. And he throws darts. I mean, you have to put the film on slow to watch the ball. It's zoop, and you know, they got good receiving core and they throw the ball well. And obviously, there's only been one team, which was Ohio State, that's held them under 200 yards rushing. And heck of running back, which they usually do. And you know, if not the biggest, one of the biggest offensive lines on the face of the earth. So you know, it's going to be a great challenge for our guys.